What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael and this is Consumology. Today we are going to be doing a little unboxing of the InBody H20N, and we're going to check that out, see what that's all about, and then my wife is going to come over and do a full review on the item. A little history on why we went with this type of scale. I used to own a gym probably like five or 6 years ago or so, and in that gym we owned an InBody 270, which is basically just a glorified scale. InBody does have like four variations of it, from I think it's 270, 570, 770, and then the 970. And then obviously with each level they get more expensive, and then they also do more as far as your body composition. And they get pretty expensive because they are more for commercial and like professional athletes and stuff like that. I think the 270 starts out at right around $7,000, and then the 570 is at like 11,000. So I'm assuming the 770 is probably like 15, and then the 970 is closer to $20,000. But they do a lot for body composition and just telling you what your overall body is made up of. But anyways, let's jump into this. Let's open up this bad boy and check it out. Alright, so here it is. Got the InBody H20N. And basically what this is just it's a little bit more advanced scale. I know there are scales out there that do the same type of thing as far as the body composition, but I know that InBody does very well with their scales and their technology, so that's why we purchased this one. Alright, so it's packaged in here pretty well. Comes with a little baggie here, and then it's got some air bubbles, or little air thingies on here to protect it. And we got it. So here it is, completely unboxed. And so basically what this scale does is, I can just read it off here for you. It does your body weight, your skeletal muscle mass, and then also your body fat mass. You hook up a app to it, and it will show you everything you need to see. Both of my wife and I will be using this consistently, as we have been just trying to be more healthy and more conscious of our what our body is made up of. And the scale itself weighs only about 5 pounds, so it's not too big, and it doesn't take up a lot of space, so that's good. It comes with the user manual, 4 batteries, and then this little thing right here will pop out. This is what you hold on to for your thumbs, so it can basically go through your entire body and read all of that. I'm super excited to use this and get it going. My wife is going to take over from here.
Okay, so I'm here with the InBody H20N, and as you heard Michael describe just a little bit before this, we are really buying this to increase our understanding of knowing more about our bodies, especially when we are looking at increasing our movement, adding different proteins and things like that into our diet. We want to know that what we're doing is working, obviously. So this review video is really important to us because we have had a lot of previous knowledge with a different machine that was also made from InBody. It was the professional line. It was just a much more in-depth model. In this, basically, we were able to get all of the details based on this specific arm, this specific leg, all these added details that we don't need anymore. What we do need now is a simplified look at what is going on in our body. So this product I feel like is going to be a huge game changer for us, and I'm really excited to dive in and share with you all the details. Okay, so as I was saying, InBody has a professional line of products as well as a consumer line of products. Now, InBody is most known for their scanners, their body scanners, their scales, but they also make products like blood pressure monitors, different fitness trackers, just more along the medical side of things. And so that's why they're most known for their professional lines. But obviously they're stepping up their game. They did not have this a few years ago when Michael owned his gym. And I'm really excited to get it going and give it a try for us personally. So what does this scale do? Okay, so first of all, obviously it's a scale. So it weighs your body. It also shows the height that you are, so it's height and weight. And then the cool part about it is that this hand thing is separate, so it extends while you stand on it. Your feet and thumbs go onto these electrodes, basically, of how this machine sends the signal, sends the frequency basically through your body to tell exactly what part of your weight is body fat, what part of your weight is muscle. So that's a huge thing when it comes to body weight, especially when you're really looking at a holistic approach to your health. And that was basically just fancy words for saying, what's going on inside of me? That's what we want to know. Because if you are on your fitness journey, you know that 1 pound of fat versus 1 pound of muscle are two very different pounds. And on the scale, they both show up as 1 pound each. So when you're looking at traditional methods of weight would be like considered BMI, that can be a really skewed piece of data because it doesn't actually take into account what those pounds are, right? So this is going to be really fun for us, like I said, to just know more about that. What I'm looking forward to most is the actual tracking part of it. So it keeps a historical data based on what's going on, and that's really what's going to help us tell us what way we need to change our sales to our ship. And so it takes like 8 to 10 seconds to get a full reading on those 4 different metrics. So it's a pretty quick test, which is amazing. Obviously, if you're just stepping on the scale in the morning and you want to know how much you weigh, it's a little bit longer than a regular scale, but definitely worth it for 8 to 10 seconds. I think I'll be patient for that. So, like I said, InBody is very well known for their incredible products. Now, one of the things that I'm really looking forward to with this is just using it to improve everyday life. So obviously we're taking steps to eat better, move better, all of those things, but this is going to help us actually achieve that. So I don't know if you've done this before, but we certainly have. Try something and do it for a very long time and then find out that it maybe wasn't giving you the results that you thought you were getting. Now, I want to improve my posture, I want to improve my quality of life, and I want to know that my workouts that I'm doing over time and what I'm putting in as a time investment are going to be paying off. And so that is why we chose to get this product and know for sure what we're doing is working. But yeah, this is basically a glorified scale. And if you're new to the channel at Consumology, we do stuff a little bit above and beyond the norm. And so, yes, you could go buy a scale for $10 at Walmart, but this scale was $349. And it gives you, like I said, height, weight. Well, obviously you know your height, but it gives you weight, body fat, mass, muscle mass, and then also the overall BMI of your body. So this is going to be really exciting for us. It also tracks with, or it syncs, with your Apple Health and different things like that. So I just really wanted to show you guys what this looks like in action. So let's give it a whirl. Okay, so what we are doing now is a real life test with the InBody scanner. As you can see, we've got the app downloaded here and it connects to you so that it can track your history, your rankings, and all of the full details. So Michael's stepping on the scale right now and I'm gonna click start the InBody test. InBody connected, start the InBody test. Yes. Okay, so as Michael's wrapping up the test here, we can see the full test summary on the app. It's going to show weight, skeletal muscle mass, body fat, and then also the BMI. And over here you can see that there's full details you can click on that gives more detail of everything that's going on inside of Michael. Wow. Oh my gosh, it also gives basal metabolic rate. Okay, so Michael just wrapped up his test, and as you can see, the overview dashboard here, it gives just a quick overview of everything going on, but the cool part is found in the detail section. So hopefully I can get this to focus for you guys, but it gives the full detail of everything that we just talked about. So it's giving you above average, below average, average ratings on all of those 4 metrics that we talked about. But then it also gives you more of a comprehensive analysis, which includes your basal metabolic rate as well as history and ranking. So we don't have any history because this is the first time we're using it, and we're very excited to use the InBody with multiple users. So if you have any questions or specific comments, please let us know down below. And as always, please consider subscribing if you have not already.
All right, so in the app, it talks about a few different things, basic metabolic rate being one of those things. A lot of people don't know what that is. Basically, what that is if you were to lay in bed all day awake and not move, that's how many calories you would burn at rest. Also, when you do these things, when you do weigh yourself and you take the test, make sure that you do it the same time each time you do it. So like, let's say you do it once a week or 3 times a week or whatever, do it either consistently at night or consistently in the morning, morning being the best option of both of those. So then you can just keep track and see your body fat percentage, BMI, body fat mass, skeletal muscle mass, weight, and then it has your InBody score, which I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that over and see what that's about. The things that I'm concerned about is the body fat mass, how much, basically how much fat I have on my body, which is 49.2 pounds, and then my body fat percentage, which is of my weight that I weigh, 20% of that is fat. And basically what I want to do is get that as low as possible. A couple of years ago, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, when I owned a gym, I had it at about 10%. So it does take work, does take time, not something you can just do overnight.
Okay, so as you saw, this is a super user-friendly scale. We would definitely recommend this product 10 out of 10. If you are serious about increasing your health and understanding of your body, this is a great way to be able to do this. And as Michael said in the beginning of this video, there's a lot of different things that InBody is known for, and that is their big time scales. But normally, you don't need a big time scale. If you are a person who is looking to increase their fitness journey, obviously if you're a professional athlete or whatever, that's a totally different story, but I'm guessing that that's not you. So $349, I would definitely recommend this product, and we're looking forward to making more videos, and we will see you on the next video very soon.